party's going on. Thank God it's Friday.
And the Panthers have taken the field, and now here come the Cardinals back for second half action here at Bogus Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. Jonathan, what an awesome first half of football we were able to witness here on this field tonight.
Yeah, we got to see both these teams come out. Their offenses were both executing pretty well. We also saw some great defensive plays by both teams. And then the closing of the first half. Man, you have to, if you are at home listening, you have to go back and watch the end of the first half as both teams punched it in. I think with less than a minute, they each scored touchdowns. Harlingen comes out with a 3-point lead in the first half. But boy, what a great first half. Aaron, what do you expect here in the second half?
Well, I tell you what, if Wesco can return to form that they showed in the first series and in the last series, running that football, they can move the ball. I'd be interested to see if they're going to look to go to the air more. They did get some big-time plays when they went to the air the few times they did in the first half, barring that the receivers were actually able to catch the footballs that were well thrown. The Cardinals, have run the ball and done so. Most of their effectiveness has been through running the ball as well. But I'm interested to see if they're going to go to the air. So the question is, will they continue doing what they're doing, or are they going to try something different here? It's a close ball game. They may just try to stick with what works.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting. The very last drive, or last couple of drives that we saw Wesco come out, they used a lot of different formations.
And here we go, the kickoff. We'll get back to those formations here in a second. Oh, it's a muffed kickoff return here, but it's picked up 20. Oh, lots of space to run. 35, 40. Goes Fidencio Gonzalez out of the 45. Looks like he'll step out of bounds, just tiptoeing on the sideline. And they're going to mark it right at the 50-yard line. He muffed that one, able to pick it up and had lots of space in front of him.
Yeah, I was watching the muff, so I'm not sure what exactly happened, but there was tons of room right on the front side. The blocks must have just come in well, as everyone was trying to figure out where the ball had gone. And I mean, he picks it up and he's just running straight forward until he's finally taken out by the kicker. Big play by the kicker, because if he had not made the play there, that was another touchdown.
And he's going to be marked down at the 49-yard line of the Wesco Panthers. So they start off in Wesco Panther territory. Here we go. New quarterback in. Gonzalez hands it off to his running back. First play of the first half, Gonzalez. Second play, or first play of the second half, Gonzalez again.
Okay, here we see Wesco has some big defensive linemen up front, and the Harlingen Cardinals are not able to get any push and no separation horizontally, so there's nowhere for Medina to run. He ran hard right into the pile, but that's as far as he was able to get.
They're going to give him a second down and 10. It's probably just a really long 9. Either way, just again, make note here, we have a new quarterback in for the Cardinals. So, I had talked all about how the Cardinals win a full first half with one quarterback. Well, they're going to start a second half here with another one. So, Michael Gonzalez in a quarterback shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. He's going to keep it. Goes right, has space to run. This is a wide receiver, and he's got some speed down to the 31-yard line. You're going to run that one for about 12 yards, and you saw the speed there of Michael Gonzalez on the outside.
Yeah, there we go. Here we see some nice blocking, but like you said, the speed is really what gets it. First nice block, but he's able to get around the edge with a lot of space, and he gets about 15 yards.
Yeah, it was a good run there. Good pickup by the quarterback, who just kept it himself, was able to get to the outside. So Gonzalez will go again. 2 running backs with him this time, 3 wide receivers. First down on the 31-yard line. He's going to keep it again up the middle, bounces out to the left, spins. But he's going to be tackled by number 8 of the Panthers. It's going to be Jordan Nichols. Called his name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, Jordan Nichols has had himself a good game. He's been there. A lot of the plays that have gone to the right side of the defense, the left side of the offense, he has been there to make the stops.
Yeah, I mean, 2 standout for us, I think, is Jordan Nichols, number 8, and number 40, Brandon Torres. Called their names quite a bit for that Wesco defense.
And Nichols is playing middle linebacker, and Torres is playing the outside linebacker on the left side of the defense.
Strong side there, yeah. 2 linebackers making some great plays. 2nd and 9. Gonzalez again, keeper, 3rd time in a row he calls his number. He's going to be hit hard, but he spins. He's got some space, breaks away down to the 19, 18-yard line. That'll be a first down. I thought he was going to be down short, Jonathan. He spun out of that one.
Yeah, he just showed great second effort. As we know he has speed. This time he shows that he does have some power. He does not give up on the play and just takes it down for the first down.
I'll tell you what, number 9, Michael Gonzalez, again bringing in a new seam, if you will, here for the Cardinals in the second half. And he's just really, he's a wide receiver slash flanker slash running back. You know, he's just really almost running a wildcat out there right now. So he goes to work again, 1st and 10, ball on the 19. Cardinals are up 17-14. We're down to about 9 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the third. Option, this time he hands it to Medina. Medina slips a tackle, but looks like one of his own players is going to push him down there.
Yeah, right there we see some nice cutbacks. 2 cutbacks going farther and farther back down the middle. He hit it out, and then he comes back in, cuts off. And then he tries making a cut right as his backside blocker was coming up the field and cuts right into him. Good tackle by his own teammate, but still a great play, almost a first down.
2nd down, 2 to go. The Cardinals threatening again as they're in the red zone. Here we go. Michael Gonzalez will call his number. Right side this time, following his blockers. We'll have enough for the first down. So that should bring up a 1st and goal for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it seems like Gonzalez is giving us another running threat. As we had the initial quarterback who came in was was Victor Ochoa. He seems to have more of a throwing threat, but they weren't really throwing the ball. No. So maybe they just decided, if we're running good, might as well increase that run game by adding another running threat.
Very true. And Victor Ochoa is on the sideline, so it does not look like to be that he's hurt or anything like that. Here we go. Michael Gonzalez sending a man in motion. It's Fidencio Gonzalez. And he's going to run again, left side this time. So right, left for Gonzalez. But this time nowhere to run. He may even lose about half a yard.
Nowhere for him to go as he takes off. He's met by who else but number 8 of the defense, Jordan Nichols, who was the middle linebacker. He attacked the front side hard as Gonzalez took it to the front side, and he's pulled down for a loss of yards.
I mean, he's not trying to fake anything. I mean, he's taking the snap and running. This is truly a wildcat style offense here, where Michael Gonzalez just takes it and runs sweep right, sweep left. Here we go. This time he hands it up to Medina. He then tries to make a cut, and guess who's there? Number 40.
On the carry.
Brandon Torres.
Leading the charge for the Panthers.
Yeah, right there, it looked like he had a shot of getting past him with a strong cutback, but Torres is not fooled. He's able to get both hands on and bring him down.
9-yard line.
So 3rd and long now. We may have to finally see if Gonzalez is able to do something in the air.
Right, exactly. Not a lot of space to work with here. And they're kind of bunched up there. The defense is spread out. They have 2 wide receivers wide. Pistol formation here. Gonzalez in front of Medina. Going to run the option. Pitches to Fidencio Gonzalez coming across from the slot position. But he's going to lose about a half a yard. So they've just been going backwards the past couple plays.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to fool the team, but these backside defensive players were not fooled at all as they are ready once the reverse comes right back to them.
4th down, I imagine, and it will be the kicker is going to come out onto the field right now. He's a good kicker. That's number 85, Giovanni Guillen. He's pretty solid. The holder here is number 14, Victor Ochoa. So in a 4th and 10 to go, they do elect to go for the field goal. Looking at a 28-yard kick. It is up. Looks good from here, and it is. So that'll expand the lead to 20-14. The Cardinals come out. They put some points on the board. They look good on that drive. Just couldn't get it in the red zone there, but you know it's always good to walk away with at least 3 points.
Yeah, it looked like it was a nice change of pace for Harlingen Cardinals. It seems straight right towards you. Attack with the run game with the quarterback and a few times with Medina.
And for minor injuries
but
and illness,
the defense for Wesco was able to hold them off at the end. We saw some great plays by some standout defenders that have been doing well tonight, and Brandon Torres making the final tackle there. But it was a nice pace. I'd like to see if they're able to continue that strong run game, or maybe they bring back. They've been pushing out over and over, so we got to see. It's definitely going to put some work for the coaches for next week's game.
Who do you plan for? Yeah.
Who are you going to plan for, prepare for? What film are you going to be breaking down?
That could finally give some control to the Harlingen Cardinal offensive coordinator, head coach, because now they actually know who their quarterbacks are going to be moving into the next week, which they haven't had the luxury the past couple of games. So now you have 2 quarters that can move the ball, 2 quarterbacks that move the ball well, and so Ochoa and Gonzalez. Here we go. Panthers back to receive this one. Kick is up. It's a good kick. Going to come down around the 5-yard line. Be fielded by number 23, Saul Rodriguez. He tries to take it up the middle, trying to look for space. Finds a little crease up to about the 22, 23-yard line. He'll be taken down. The Panthers will come out And the ball will be spotted right on the 22-yard line.
It looked like there was some great coverage by the Cardinals. It looked like he had nowhere to go, but then he suddenly stops on a dime and then cuts right down the middle. Not a great return, but serviceable. It'll get them past the 20. And so they have 80 yards to go, basically, to get to the end zone.
Well, let's see if Wesco Panthers return to form. That first series, we got to see him early on tonight. And we know that Desi Rodriguez, number 5, is back out. Fullback is in full 4-point position there. You see that? Loose ball on the field. Cardinals saying they have it, waiting for the Whitecap, and it is Cardinal football.
It looked like the ball was recovered by number 42 of the Cardinal defense. That's Israel Gonzalez. Just a fumble on the snap, and he jumps right in there. Good eyes by Gonzalez as he just instantly is on the ball.
A great job there by Gonzalez, and just really anticipating Wesco coming out and seeing what they're going to go back to, and just an unfortunate event there for Wesco gives the Cardinals a fortunate event in that they now have the football at the 20-yard line. Great field position. They are up 20-14, folks. 6:46 left to go in this third quarter, and the Cardinals have some momentum on their side.
And looks like Gonzalez is back out on the field. I think they're going to try to see if this run game can continue to get them down the field and into the red zone, maybe for a score.
Here he goes, going to call his number. Just direct snap, runs left, has space. First down, 5. Finally taken out about the 3-yard line. Gonzalez just using that speed. I mean, he takes that snap and goes. No stopping him.
Yeah, as he takes off on the edge, he shows his speed, but great effort by number 19 of the Cardinals, A.J. Herrera, who's the receiver blocking on the edge. It looked like he got the pancake block at the end, the pancake being when you knock him all the way into the ground. Great blocking as it's first and goal on the 3-yard line.
And here we go. He's going to take the snap, hands it out to Medina. Medina goes right. He tries to tumble, but he's going to fall down short of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 1.
Yeah, it looked like we finally had a missed tackle by Brandon Torres as he comes in. Looks like he's able to get to Medina, but Medina fights through and gets the Cardinals down to a short 1 yard. So second and goal on the 1-yard line. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And the Cardinals just trying to expand that lead. Again, they're up 20-14. Here we go. Gonzalez under center this time. And they're going to call a timeout. It will be charged to the Cardinals. So just, again, the Cardinals come out of the locker room with just a very different looking offense. They're just running quarterback run pretty much. Left, right, sweep. And then he'll hand it off to Medina or Fidencio coming across, from in motion there. So just a really simple, straightforward offense, and it's being very effective right now against this Panther defense.
Yeah, they're just coming out and attacking the defense. They're not trying to trick them at all. They're just coming out and saying, we're going to come right at you. And so far, so good for the Harlingen Cardinals. Yeah, and you look at the sideline here for the Cardinals, and there's some excitement on the sideline. Again, the storylines coming into this game was Wesco has dropped 2, and they won 1. Cardinals have dropped their first 2 games of the season, so they come in 0-2, which is very unfamiliar territory. And so, you look at the sidelines here, and you're on this side right now with the momentum in Cardinals' favor, you see kind of a little bit of a lifted spirit there that we didn't see last week against Mac High. And so let's see if this offensive line is able to push back. Wesco has a strong defensive line. They're big boys out there. Let's see what they're able to do. Gonzalez gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a second effort there, spins, watching the linesman there. And now he's going to call it short. Looked like from here like that second effort got in, but they're going to call it short. Yeah, it looked like he had nowhere to go as it was initially stuffed. And we see he was being drugged down, but, his knee did hit before he crossed the third and goal. Knee went down right before ball was right about I'm talking about a 2-inch line, folks. Here we go. Third down. Big push here. Trying to get some help. I don't think he got it. I think he was pushed back. Yeah, I mentioned it just the play before. The defensive tackles for Wesco, they haven't been running down the field like we see some of the Harlingen defensive tackles, but they are big. And when they just put their head down, you're not going to push them anywhere. No. That time the center and guards are not able to get any push as the Cardinals go for a QB sneak, but the QB is not able to go anywhere. Well, twice now that the Cardinals have been in the red zone in this quarter, and they're going to go to the kick. Their kicker here is getting ready to try to knock in this 3-point, and the kick is up. From here looks good, and it is good. Again, number 85, the kicker, Giovanni Guillen, punching in. Oh, we have a penalty, and that's going to be against Wesco.
Offsides on Westaco, so that's going to be half the distance.
I think they'll keep the...
They're going to keep the field goal. That's interesting.
Well, it was 4th down. They've tried several times to run the ball. It only gets you 1 more yard.
Right.
I'm not sure if it being the score being the way it is, this puts it into more than 1 possession game.
That's right. That's a good point. I think my aggressive attitude is like, hey man, you give us a yard, let's go for it. But you're right. You know, they were just weren't able to get a push in that interior, that defensive line. I mean, those defensive linemen are stout there for the Panthers, and so. And we know that 85, that's Guillen, has been pretty automatic. He's been has just a really good leg and able to get another 3 points. So, like you said, it's now it's a 2-possession ball game now. It's 23-14, and so the Panthers would have to score twice in order to be able to take the lead again. So 4 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the Cardinals have just extended their lead by yet another field goal.
The ball falls down, so they'll have to reset for the kicker. You know. We just had 2 possessions for the Harlingen Cardinals. They come out of halftime, and it looks good. They get the ball right in the red zone. It looks like they're going to punch it in, but they're only able to come out with 6 points. Will that turn into giving Westaco a big chance to take the lead? We've seen the lead change several times already. You know, will this end up biting Harlingen in the end? Maybe they should have gone, but we'll see what happens so far in the future.
Well, we know last time Westaco came out that they fumbled on the very first play from scrimmage in the third quarter. The ball does go out of bounds on the kickoff here, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line, and the Panthers will take it there. And so the Panthers will come out to work. Again, I just said that the last time we saw the offense take the field in the third quarter, it was a fumble automatically. Cardinals were able to recover that. They were able to march down, put 3 points on the board. So Panthers going to look to get something going here. Number 5, Desi Rodriguez, has been the commander on the offensive side of the ball for the Panthers, and he'll go under center. Hands it off to his up back just shooting forward. Going to fall forward again about 3 yards.
Well, there we see that fast hitting play. Anytime where they give it to the first wing player coming up, it hits quick, and he's able to get there before anyone. He really got tackled by his legs. He might have been able to get about a 7-yard gain, but he falls with the initial defensive lineman just touching his foot. You know, those quick hitting plays, you're coming with a lot of momentum, so the simple touch on his foot could have just tripped him over.
Second down, 7 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Here we go. Up the gut goes number 27 for the Panthers. It's Aaron Sanchez, and he's going to gain about 2, maybe 3 yards on that run.
On the stop, number 6, Felix Reina.
And that's Felix Reina. He comes up on the stop. Here we see the runner. He's playing very patient as he's going through the hole, and then Reina meets him, lifts him up in the air, and then just kind of slams him down.
Yeah, wow. Check that replay out, folks. At about 4 minutes left in the third. Just picture perfect tackle. Third down, 4 to go.
There we get to see that Reina is a very powerful player.
Here we go, outside, back inside, goes number 28, that's Eric Gonzalez, but he's going to be short of that first down marker. That will bring up a 4th down for the Panthers.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to be able to get it, but when the defender finally does meet him, they take him right to the ground. He falls forward a little bit, but not very much. Great effort by the defender. As he tackled him, he kind of pulled him back so that way he wouldn't get the first down.
And that's number 5, Sal Gonzalez, on that big tackle. So 4th down, and guess what? On the Panthers side of the ball, they're going for it, Jonathan.
Well, they've had a lot of success. They haven't really had negative yards.
Here we go.
They have big offensive line. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be very close, but I think it's going to be short.
Looks like he's going to be stopped short there as the handoff from the quarterback goes right, nowhere to go. Watching that replay, he stretches out for it, but he didn't even get to the 40-yard line where the marker was. So they're going to take a timeout either way, and they're going to go ahead and bring the chains out. But from here up in the booth, it's going to look like that's going to be short.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be an easy stop for the Cardinals. You know, I got to wonder on that play. It was kind of a stretch run. They've had a lot of success running right up the gut or right up against these Cardinal defenders. I kind of wonder why they didn't choose to just go right at them.
And that's going to be short, right about 8 inches, 6 inches or so. And so the chains come out, and it's going to show that the football is short of that first down marker. So the Cardinals, once again, for the third time in this third quarter, they're going to be able to come out, bring their offense onto the field. And let's see if they come back out with Gonzalez again, running that pretty much direct quarterback snap, wildcat style offense that has been effective here thus far.
This is the third drive for them in this quarter. But the third time that they are not even on their own side, they start off the drive in Westaco's territory. But so far, they've only been able to come out with 6 points. Westaco's defense has been bending, but they haven't broken, as the Cardinals have gone all the way into the red zone and almost right up to getting a touchdown. The last one was only inches away.
Yeah, it was right on the one.
Before they made a strong third down defensive play. So we got to see if the Cardinals are able to finally punch it in.
Here we go. Gonzalez going to go from the shotgun position here. There's 2 running backs. Fidencio Gonzalez up the middle there is going to fall forward for a gain of about 3 yards.
And there we see Fidencio. There's a guard pulling or tackle pulling, and he just kind of stays patient, makes the cut before the tackle makes the block, but he's able to get himself some nice yards.
Second down and 7 to go now for the Cardinals. 2:45 left to go in this third quarter. 2 running backs again in the backfield for Gonzalez. He's going to take this against sweep left. And he's just going to kind of try to get under those defenders. Going to try to scoot forward. Going to be short of the first down marker by about 2 yards. Bring up about a third down and 2.
Yeah, we see the linebacker. He attacks hard. We've seen number 8 play very aggressive. That's Jordan Nichols. But right there, Gonzalez does a great job. He cuts back in, but Gonzalez is coming off the field, and so we'll have Ochoa coming back for the 3rd down and 2. And see if this offense changes back to the other style that we've seen. We've seen a very aggressive run game with Gonzalez leading the team, but we'll see what it looks back with Ochoa now.
Gonzalez coming off the field. Looks like he is injured. Pitch from Ochoa out to Medina. Medina right-hand side, and he was going to lose about a yard there. Just really interested to see what the deal is with Gonzalez. Looks like he's pointing at maybe his ankle there and working on him on the sideline. So little pitch from Ochoa. Medina doesn't yield very much, actually about a loss of 1.
Yeah, right there we see as Ochoa comes in, it looks like the Cardinals are going to go for it as they're in that middle area zone where it's not really worth the punt.
Going for it on 4th down. The Panthers just went for it on 4th, didn't make it. So Cardinals going to try to make good on their opportunity now. Ochoa in shotgun. Fakes to Medina. Pressure. Rolls right. He's going to throw this one downfield. Number 40's there. Almost intercepted was number 40. Brandon thought he was poised, ready to make the catch, but number 8 comes in. That's Dominic Freeman, and knocks it out of his hands.
Yeah, right there, Dominic, he plays defense there. He might have wanted to just let him get the interception and make the tackle as the ball would have been placed there, but either way, good job of playing defense, even though he's an offensive player. Number 40, he just seems to know where to be throughout this game.
He is all over the place. We've seen him on defense. Saw him score that touchdown on offense earlier. So good player right there for the Panthers. That's number 40, Brandon Torres. So the Panthers are going to be able to get the ball right where they left off pretty much on the last series when they were trying to make that first down just maybe about 7 yards back. So here we go under center. Fake, rolling right, looking to pass the football out to number 25, and it will be a reception to Jonathan Martinez from Desi Rodriguez.
A good throw there as he's being chased down. Number 62 for the Cardinal defense. We've seen him make a lot of plays tonight. He is chasing him down. He still gets a throw off to the runner, and it'll be 2 yards to the first down. Good job of throwing on the run with pressure on his tail.
And this may be the last play of the third quarter. We're down about 40 seconds, depending on how long the play goes. But 2nd down, 2 to go for the Westaco Panthers. This time shotgun formation spread. We have 4 wide receivers here. A little bit different look for the Panthers. Trying to draw the Cardinals off sides. He's looking left. He's going to pass this one. He has his running back there open in the flat. 50, 40, 35, 30, down to the 25. Goes the running back out of the backfield, number 20, Brian Guerra.
Well, we've seen them line up over and over in the behind center. They switch out to a spread, and no one is guarding the running back as he leaks out to the right side, gets an easy, safe throw, and he just runs the ball for a big gain.
What a huge gain there for Brian. That's Brian Guerra, number 20. I think if I were to count that off, that went for about 40 yards right there on the just little quick hitter, the flats pass for the running back out of the backfield.
So that'll show a lot of yards for the quarterback, but it was all yards after the catch, really. As the runner just ran well in the open field as no one was there to defend him.
Timeout Panthers here as they have the first opportunity of the third quarter, the second half, to really make something happen as the first couple of drives ended up in a turnover and a turnover on down. So they're looking to make something happen out of this series here. They are down 23-14. We're right at 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter, so this will definitely be the last play of the third before we go to the fourth. It's been a great game so far, you know, back and forth a little bit. Cardinals have really come out taking momentum in the second half, but the Panthers showing some life here. The offense is back.
Well, this, with 6 seconds left, will be the very first play where the ball is snapped in Cardinal territory.
That's right.
The entire time it has been to the Cardinals, or the Westaco side, every snap for both Westaco and the Cardinals. And so here with 6 seconds left, they finally get the ball on this side. It seems like the Cardinals have really controlled this entire third quarter, but they've only been able to come out with 6 points.
Right. That's exactly right. They have not been able to punch it in once they get down close to that goal line. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 26-yard line. 6 seconds, last play of the third. Pressure. Oh, he's going to be sacked. Ball is on the ground. If it is considered a fumble, and it looks like the Panthers fell back on it, it will be a fumble, but Panther ball.
Yeah, he drops back, and it looks like there's some good initial blocking, but then the pressure finally comes, and he's trying, it looks like, to throw it away, but he's not able to get the throw out. Almost a big play by the defense. They almost get to pick it up and go, but running back for Westaco is able to fall on it. So
we just got to call it number 24. There's Charlie Moreno, who was able to get that hit on the quarterback. What I wasn't sure was if his arm was going forward or not, you know, whether that would have been incomplete pass. But he was rolled fumble, and the Panthers were able to fall on it. So they retain possession here. We're going to bring up a really long 2nd and 26. The ball will be on the 42. So you had just talked about, you know, that great field position, finally to get it. Now they're pushed way back here. Going to bring up a 2nd and a very long.
Yeah, this will be a very tough spot for them as they are going to have to go. It'll be 2nd and 26 to go. You know, they finally get a break, and they're on the opposite side of the field, but then they, you know, big mistake by the quarterback dropping the ball there.
Desi Rodriguez, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers this time. They could have snapped the ball there. It would have been offsides Cardinals. Hands it off to number 20 again. I believe that's Guerra. This time he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Gain only of about 4 yards. Out of that 26 yards, there's still a long way to go for that first down.
Now, we've seen several times now that the defense has jumped off sides, but every time that they're in shotgun, it looks like the center is looking directly back between his legs, waiting for the quarterback's cadence as he's picking his leg up or giving the sign to snap the ball. He's not able to see his peripherals. That they could have gotten a couple free plays so far in just this drive, but they have not taken advantage of it.
Yeah, I think twice already on this one drive we've seen the defense in the neutral zone, but if it's not snapped and they get back on time, no penalty. 3rd down, 4 wide receivers again. They're looking to spread this out. Flag on the field. I was just about to say, man, we have 4 secondary guys back here. I mean, almost playing kind of almost a prevent there.
Now we finally get a penalty in that little neutral zone area, and it goes against the offense after Cardinals have been jumping over. Nothing happens to them, and finally Westaco moves, and so the penalty goes to them. So now it'll be 28 to go here on this 3rd down.
3rd and 28, and again the Westaco Panthers were really needing to make something happen on this drive. They're down 23-14. It's still a two-possession ball game here, and Westaco also has already burned through 1 other timeout. So 2 timeouts for each team left. 3rd down, 28 to go, 11:51 left to go in the ball game. Fake handoff, rolling left goes Desi. He's got a blocker on the outside, 40. Out to about the 36-yard line. He'll eat up maybe about 7 yards, but still going to be about 4th and 21 to go.
Yeah, 4th and 21 to go. I imagine they're going to punt it. It's just too far to try to get the first down. This is that area where you normally want to go for it on 4th down, but way too much distance for them to try to get that first down here.
Well, I'm not seeing a punter yet.
4th and 21.
I think they're going for it.
Very aggressive play calling by the coach. He's gone for it on 4th down twice. And this one is really long on 4th down.
4th and 21, and they're going for it. 4 wide receivers this time. Looking to spread it out does Desi Rodriguez, number 5. Crucial 4th down here for the Panthers. And we have a flag on the field.
Looks like a delay of game. That may work out in their favor, as it'll give them good punting position.
That's if the punter comes out. I still don't see a punter.
No, it looks like they're going to continue to run another offensive play.
I mean, they're looking to pull something out of the hat here because now we're at 4th and 26. Ball is on the 42-yard line. So if it's an incomplete pass, for example, the Cardinals are going to get excellent field position here at the 42-yard line. But either way, Wesco Panthers looking to gamble on this one. 4th and 26. Desi Rodriguez looking downfield. Going to fire. Has a receiver, but
one-on-one, but receiver doesn't try to make a play on the ball. I thought if he had tried to run back, he would have had a good chance of getting a pass interference, but he does not try to make a play on the ball. And the
there's a penalty on the field, and it looks like it's going against the Cardinals.
Yes, it was roughing the quarterback is what the penalty was for. So big mistake by the Cardinal defense, as they'll give them some yards, but more importantly, it gives them the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the Panthers. So on 4th and 26, they do not convert, but there's a roughing the passer, and the Panthers will now have a first down marching all the way down to the 27. Huge change of events right there. Good thing for the Panthers. That is a big-time mistake for the Cardinals. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 27. Fresh set of downs, still looking to pass, rolling right, dumps it off to his running back, 15, cuts inside, then down to the 12-yard line goes number 25, Jonathan Martinez.
Looks like that's about a 14-yard gain, as it'll give them the first down. They are now in the red zone, so here they have a chance to come back. We've seen several plays now where the running back is wide open after the play action. The Cardinals need to make an adjustment and take that piece away, as we haven't really seen effective throws down the field, but those short dump-offs to the running back have given them big yards.
Here we go. Desi Rodriguez under center. Rolling left, looking downfield. Has wide open. 25 again. He's going to bulldoze over the defender, and he'll be in for the touchdown. Goes number 25, Jonathan Martinez. And just like that, the Panthers have recovered some of that momentum and punched one in.
There is a penalty at the end of the play. I don't think it will affect the touchdown at all, but it could affect the extra point, which could turn into a big play. So let's see what happens here with the referee. I said it, Aaron. We had the running back peel off and get the same player, 25, made the 14 yards, and then now he peels off in the other direction, basically the same route.
Unsportsmanlike on the defense.
So with 11 minutes and 3 seconds to go, Aaron, we now have what will be most likely just a 2-point game, or maybe a 3 if he misses the extra point. But we're back to one possession, and one possession could give Wesco the win now.
Eric Gonzalez, the holder here. The kick is up, and it is good. That's number 1, Edward Limas, doing the kicking duties for the Wesco Panthers. So, like Jonathan just said, it's a 23-21. It is now a 2-point ball game. Let's talk about that penalty. That penalty was huge because the Cardinals were ready to take the ball over at the 42-yard line, and all of a sudden you have a really just a non-disciplined play there is what you had. The roughing of the quarterback, they get a first down, and now they go and score 7 points.
And that brings them now to back right into this game. The Cardinals were going to get great field position. Who knows, maybe they get it to farther down the field. The results maybe, and even if it was just a field goal, it gives them a little more. Now totally the opposite direction, as they've given up 7, making it only the 2-point game. A field goal could give Wesco the win if the score continues to be close like this.
Yeah, I tell you what, the coach is definitely not going to be happy with that player. I saw him coming off the field, and the coach didn't even want to say anything. It was just one of those things where we'll talk later. So, just that's just a play right there that just, it's a mental thing. You have to have restraint in that situation. And so the unsportsmanlike is going to be tacked on here to the kick. So Wesco is going to be kicking off from the 45 of the Cardinals, so it probably will not be returned. And again, that's Edward Limas on the kicking duties for the Panthers. Oh, it's an onside kick. Onside, and it's going to be recovered by number 10. I think it went to 10 yards, Jonathan. It will be Wesco Panther football on the quick onside kick, recovered by number 10, Chris Marroquin.
Wow, what an aggressive play call right here by head coach Tony Villarreal of Wesco. You got to think, everyone's thinking, oh, it's going to go over the head of all these guys.
That's right.
Panthers 1st and 10 at the
I'm sure the Cardinals defense was thinking, oh, we're not really going to give good blocks because it's not going to be returned. And then all of a sudden, boom, just like that, Wesco now has the ball on the 33.
Wow. They're going to mark it at the 32. That was an offset offensive line. Did you see that, Jonathan? They did tackle over on that one, and they're going to get about 2 yards on that one. I haven't seen that formation yet.
Yeah, we see the tackle over. They decide to attack the weak side on the back end. It looked like he might have had some space if a couple of those players from Wesco were able to maintain their blocks, but the defense for the Cardinals, they escape those blocks and make the tackle.
2nd down and 8. What a huge turn of events here. Of course, the 4th and long, the penalty, the score, now an onside kick. Panthers rolling here. Handoff, 27, left side there goes Aaron Sanchez. Going to be about 3 yards short from maybe 4 of their first down marker.
It looks like they continue to attack the weak side of the play as they had several big blockers to the right side. They pull some of their players to the left, as we saw them do, and they've been gaining slowly, progressively, but it'll be it'll be a long 3rd down for them here with about 5 yards to go.
Well, we saw them go for it on 4th and 26, so 3rd and 5. We know that they're coming guns a-blazing here. It looks like it's going to be another timeout for the Panthers. That's been one of the things I was really thinking about in the first half. They burned their 3 timeouts really quickly. Here in the second half, we still have right under 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and they're only down to 1 timeout left. They're burning them quick in both halves.
Well, it's been very nice to see coaches play calling from Wesco. He hasn't played safe at all. He's been playing to try to win the game, and I think that's given his Wesco team some excitement. That sometimes when you go on 4th down, the players get very excited when you trust the offense like that. And so far, it's paid off. Even though it was with a penalty, it's paid off for them with the touchdown the last play. I got to think that they're thinking this is 2-down territory at this point.
Well, you have to recognize the legend that is Tony Villarreal. I mean, he's been a legendary coach in the Rio Grande Valley for many, many, many years. And so, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. And like you said, just kind of the aggression can excite those players because they feel like, hey, they believe in us. So let's make this happen. 3rd down, 5 to go. Rolls right. He's probably going to keep it, calling for a blocker. Oh, he's got plenty of space. 20, 15, and out about the 14-yard line goes number 5, Desi Rodriguez. Big space to run. 1st down, Panthers.
Yeah, it seemed like the same play that we've seen him run as this time he takes it. Yep, he does roll out. He had 25 there, but he decides to keep it safe and gets the 1st down himself.
What a run there by the quarterback. Kind of taking a play out of the playbook of the Cardinals early in the 3rd quarter. One of the things I want to mention here is that the Cardinals offense hasn't been on the field in quite a while. I mean, it's been several minutes of play time that they have been off of the field. Wesco has really been in control. Here we go. Pitch out to his running back. Runs left. Good block on the outside. 10. Down about the 7-yard line goes Eric Gonzalez, number 28.
And number 6, Felix Ena, is able to run him down. I thought it was very interesting. You see, after the pitch, the quarterback decides he's going to go downfield. He doesn't block anybody, but he was ready to do it in case he had to.
Good run right there by the Panthers. I mean, they've just been clicking ever since those couple flubs, I would call them, the first couple series of the 3rd quarter. Ever since then, the Panthers just really picked it up. They've returned to that first series form that we talked about where they were just so efficient in the first series of the game. So here we go. Number 5, again, Desi Rodriguez under center. 3 running backs. Going to hand off to left side goes Tony Gonzalez. Short of the 1st down.
Yeah, we've seen several runs right now. They've been attacking that left side of the Cardinal defense. The Cardinal defense has played pretty well on several of these downs, but this time he takes it for what will now be 3rd and short with about 2 yards to go.
Touchdown saving tackler by Robert Castillo, number 20 of the Cardinals.
We saw Wesco twice make big stops here in the goal line area. Now the Cardinals are trying to do the same. Big 3rd down right here.
3rd and 2, right above 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. Oh, big tackle in the backfield by number 5 of the Cardinals, Sal Gonzalez.
It looked like there was good initial push by Wesco's offensive line, but then Sal Gonzalez, number 5 for the Cardinals, he just goes right through a gap and is able to get a clean hit on the defender and bring him down for what looked like a no gain of yards at all.
Yeah, he may have even lost a little bit. They're going to have a 4th and 2 to go. Now ball is on the 5-yard line. Again, the Panthers, they are down 23-21, so a field goal here would put them ahead of the Cardinals by 1. But they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go. Fake handoff, rolls right. Keeper. And it's going to be ball's on the ground. But the official has his hands up in the air. I think he crossed the plane first, Jonathan. Going to be a touchdown, Panthers?
Yeah, I think he crossed the plane, and as he landed, the ball
caused it.
The ground caused the fumble,
Right.
but it was in the end zone anyway, so it doesn't matter. As soon as the ball crosses the plane, it's a touchdown.
Check this
But
replay out.
strong, hard hit.
Yep.
He lands hard. Tough run. But we've seen that rollout play has been working so far in the last 2 drives as the quarterback has been rolling out. He's had the little dump off, but on this drive we see him take it 2 times for big first down, and then now a big touchdown.
And they're going to go for 2 on this one. I guess you're doing the math here. It's 27-23. So 4 points. Field goal won't go and get it, so why not go for the 2-point conversion? Here we go. Going to pitch it this time to his running back on the outside. Quick feet there. Going to dive towards the end zone. He'll get it. This is number 20, Brian Guerra. So the touchdown plus 2. Going to make it a 29-23 ball game.
Smart play here by the runner as he gets it. He's taking it, and it looks like he has no space, but he knows all he needs is just to get right to the defender's feet. So he just dives forward with the ball right at the defender's feet. Defender's not able to get to stopping the ball before it crosses the plane.
Let's go back again. We're going to have to bring up that penalty. That penalty was such a crucial turn of events in this ball game here in the second half. That penalty again, 4th down, and a very long penalty makes it 1st down. They score, come back, unsportsmanlike conduct, right? Going to push them up for that kickoff. They run an onside kick out of nowhere, recover it, go and score, plus the 2, 29-23. The Panthers have just flipped this game on its side here in the past several minutes. What an amazing turn of events it's been here at Bogus Stadium.
Well, it's been a great game so far. Both these teams have just battled as the lead has gone from team to team. Weslaco, Harlingen, Weslaco, Harlingen. Both these teams are just coming out and battling tonight. 8 minutes, 22 seconds left to go.
Yep, it's not over yet. Panthers set to kick this one off. Not expecting an onside, but who knows? Nope, this one will go deep. Looks like it'll go out of bounds, so the Cardinals will get the ball at the 30-yard line. And we'll get to see that offense that's really been sidelined for quite a while now as the Panthers are just really taking control of that clock in the ball game. And so interested to see what they come out with. They're going to come out with Ochoa Gonzalez. We know last series Gonzalez went out. It looked like he was cramping up. So who's in now? Re-kick. So they choose a re-kick. So you get a choice, right? Take it at the 30 or get a re-kick, and they're going to get the re-kick.
And we've seen the Cardinals, they've had one kickoff return for a touchdown. Another time they got past the 50. Although one time they did give up the ball back to Weslaco, so it's
true.
You know.
And of course they had that one fumble forward picked up and running for a touchdown. So anything can happen on this kickoff return, and I guess they want a chance at that. So Fidencio Gonzalez, and it looks like Dominic Freeman back deep, and now they do get penalized, so they're going to get pushed back 5 yards on the kickoff. So the chance for a good return here is very probable.
I mean, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to have a return, and then most likely you'll get it and return it to good territory for sure. So we got to see what these Cardinals are able to do, where their field position will be.
Again, Edward Limas. That is the golden foot for the Panthers. Get ready to kick this one off. It's a squib kick, keeping low, bouncing. We're going to be returned 30, 35. See, 40. All the way out to about the 44-yard line goes number 7, Jonathan Hernandez. They're going to mark him down about the 43.
And right there, Hernandez looked like he almost had a chance to get right through the gap. He's running full speed, and one of the Panther defenders is able to get his hands on him and trip him up. But it'll be great field position. Not into Weslaco's territory like they've had it throughout the third quarter, but they will have it with very little to go in their own territory, only 7 yards away from Weslaco's territory.
Well, and we see it was a good decision to have the re-kick because they would have had it on the 30 had they taken just the penalty, and now they're getting an extra 13 yards out of it. So definitely a good decision there by the Cardinals to have the re-kick. And number 14 is in the game. That's going to be Victor Ochoa. We did note that Michael Gonzalez had come out in the third quarter, is really just running that Wildcat offense.
And he is out there.
Oh, he's on the field.
Receiver.
Yeah, there he is.
So they do decide to change up the offense again.
And there's a flag on the field. It looks like it's going to be delay of game. Yep. So, hey, how good is that for the Cardinals for a change here in the first couple of games of the season from going, from having to rotate through quarters because of injury, now being able to rotate it because of game plan. I think that's a good spot for the Cardinals to be in.
Well, you see a lot of teams use a change of pace running back. So far in this game, we've seen a change of pace quarterback
Here we
for
go.
the Cardinals.
Ochoa's looking to pass, and that's what he does better. But he'll tuck it and run, trying to get out of bounds there. He gains about, 4 yards on that play?
Yeah, he gains about 4 yards, taking him back almost to the original line of scrimmage, as it'll be 2nd and a long 10. He drops back. He's looking. He doesn't really find anyone. No one is really open, and he just takes it for the safe, long 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain.
So we know that Victor Ochoa, number 14, does air it out. He will throw the football. Michael Gonzalez is really a running quarterback, though he can make a throw as well. So Ochoa's in, 2nd and about 11. He's going to look to pass. Connects with Dominic Freeman. Low pass. They're going to call it down. Looks like it hit the ground first.
So if they call it complete, it'll be a loss of yards there, about 3 yards. A couple of times we've seen Ochoa throw these dump-offs. They've been short, his throws, not giving his receivers a real opportunity to take off the way you want with these quick hitters.
Right. It needs to be, in motion so they can catch it and go. So a little bit low passes in there. Again, it's just his 2nd week under center, so trying to work that out. 3rd down, 13 to go. Big 3rd down for the Cardinals. They do trail by 6. Ochoa looking left, down the middle. Fidencio Gonzalez, but double coverage there, and just good play break up there by number 17, Ethan De Luna of the Panthers.
And now we do see the Weslaco fans have come alive as they're getting louder and louder here at at Harlingen Stadium, as it looks like it'll be a long 4th down for the Harlingen Cardinals.
We were mentioning earlier, we don't, most of the time on the visitor side we don't see that many, but this is probably the biggest visiting crowd, especially from out of town, that we've seen in a couple seasons. So the Panthers did travel well tonight. Good job to their fans coming out and supporting their team. Here we go. Punt, 4th and 13, 7:24 left to go in this ball game, and it's going to end over end punt. They're going to take a big Cardinal roll down to the 10 now. Racing to try to get it before the end zone. Do they get it? Nope, and they will not. It'll be a touchback. Really close there.
Almost a perfect punt. Getting it down. It just barely rolled over into the end zone as the defender was not able to get there in time. It looked like the Panthers decided to play it safe. They didn't leave a single person back. And so this bounce was almost perfect, but unfortunately the Cardinals were not able to get there in time, and it'll go to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line for the Panthers here. And Harlingen defense getting fired up here. They really need a big stop. Again, just to kind of paint you a picture, 7:15 left to go. Panthers are up 29-23. They have been running the ball very well, so they have the ability to really work the clock here. They only have 1 timeout, though. Cardinals have 2. Here we go. Handoff running back, left side. Pushing forward goes Eric Gonzalez. Going to gain about 6 tough yards there.
Yeah, we've seen them. We talked about it earlier. They seem to like to attack the left side with the running back, and then they've followed back with rollout plays, either short passes to the running back peeling out, or sometimes the quarterback has kept it himself. So we got to see are they going to fake left and then roll with the quarterback, or will they just continue to attack the left side of that Cardinal defense with the strong run plays?
2nd and 4, they're not going to be in any rush. They're probably going to try to take the play clock down, at least to single digits every single time. Number 5, Desi Rodriguez continues to be the man under center. Fumble on the play. And it looks like Wesco will retain possession. That was a scary moment right there for the Panthers.
Big recovery right there by number 55 on the offensive line for Wesco. That's Josue Espinosa, as he is able to jump on the ball. It slips out of the pile, even though it looked like it was a snap exchange where the fumble happened. But 3rd and 4 to go.
Talking about crucial 3rd downs here. This is a big one for the Cardinals as well for the Panthers. 3rd and 4 on the 26-yard line. Handoff. Running backs hit in the backfield, but slips the tackler. He's going to fall forward. That's going to be well enough for a 1st down. Big run there by number 27, Aaron Sanchez.
Yes, Aaron Sanchez, he attacks the right side. He has 1 blocker ahead. But really the play was made because he breaks the tackle by the initial hit, and then he had the other good secondary blocks and gets the 1st down easily after he breaks the first tackle.
First down.
It looked like he didn't have anywhere to go. Solid contact made by the Cardinal defender. He just continues going forward and escapes it.
Here we go. 1st down, 10 to go, 5:25 left to go in the ball game. Panthers in control so far. Quarterback keeper, left side, going to run it. Looking for a big block there on the outside. And he's going to go out right around that 1st down, but there was a huge block on the outside there that set him free on that edge.
Yeah, we've seen that runner kind of peeling out after the rollout. This time he's come back to make that peel back block, but hasn't really been able to kill anyone. That time we see the defender for the Harlingen Cardinals get hit hard and goes to the ground, freeing up the quarterback to make a big gain for 9 yards.
He does get out of bounds, so that will stop the clock. 2nd and 1 to go, 5:15 now, as the Cardinals want to preserve as much time as possible to give their offensive chance if they're going to get this ball back. Here we go. Desi Rodriguez under center. Handoff 28. First down will come after the run by Eric Gonzalez. Another Panther first down.
Yeah, we see them. They've been attacking the left side very strongly. We've seen throughout this drive they've attacked left and right. They've done a great job of running between the tackles here. And then the quarterback has been able to peel off the edges. But great job so far tonight running between these tackles. Good job of play by both the offensive line as well as the runners for Weslaco.
1st and 10 now, under 5 minutes in the ball game. Cardinals just loading up that box. Check that out as the Panthers are in tight. Handoff 27. This time Aaron Sanchez is going to be met quickly, only about a yard gain on that one.
And right there, Sam Gonzalez, number 47 of the Cardinals defense, he's able to come back from he attacks the front side strong. He breaks off of number 67 of Weslaco and meets the runner. And he has help from number 5, Sal Gonzalez. But the clock continues to run as this Weslaco has just ran the ball. The Cardinals, they need to make a stop pretty soon, or else they're going to run out of time.
Yep, 2nd and 9. 4 minutes now and 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Cardinals trail 29-23, and the Panthers just doing an excellent job of ball control, clock control right now. 2nd and 9. Here we go. Fake handoff, pressure. Oh, he'll be sacked in the backfield by number 24, Charlie Moreno of the Cardinals. Big play there for Moreno.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just an adjustment. We have a speedy guy coming off the edge with Moreno, but we've seen several times the guy that's coming off the edge has just been a little too far inside, and when they do the rollout, the quarterback has been able to escape. This time he comes a little wider, and he's a little bit faster player, does not lose contain, and puts Weslaco for a big loss as they now face 3rd and about 15, 16 yards.
3rd and 15 yards here now. 3.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. And again, Weslaco going to that really tight formation. Timeout, and it'll be timeout Weslaco. So that's it. No more timeouts for the Panthers as they burn their 3rd timeout here. I said this earlier that Coach Tony V likes to run these timeouts on 3rd downs. They're crucial situations, and they want to try to ensure that this game's going to be well in hand here, because if the Cardinals get a stop, Cardinals get some good field position and have some opportunity here to punch one in.
He has liked to use them on his 3rd downs, although we may end up seeing if the Cardinals are able to get a touchdown here, it'll leave his Weslaco team with nothing, trying to make a sudden drive as they now have no timeouts. It's only a 6-point game, so if the Cardinals are able to make a stop and score a touchdown, that would win the game for them with just the extra point.
That's right. And so we've got a really good end to this football game coming, folks. Thank you for tuning in to ValleyCentral.com. Live audio of this football game here brought by the team of KHGN. Again, just want to say a thank you to our school board members here in Harlingen, Greg Powers, Dr. Nolan Perez, Verna Young, Jerry Fourier, George McShann, Javier De Leon, and Dr. Bobby Munoz. And, of course, a big thank you to Dr. Art Cavazos, our superintendent, and all the superintendent staff. Thank you for what you do for our school district here. 3rd down, 15 to go, 3:23 left to go in the ball game. Weslaco looks like a keeper by number 5, Desi Rodriguez. He's going to fall well short. So that's going to make about a 4th and 12. And looks like the punt unit will come on the field now.
I think they decided to just settle for working the clock down. And now they'll give the Cardinals the ball with about 2.5 minutes left to go. And Jonathan Hernandez will be waiting to return the punt. I believe the wind is going slightly against the punt, kind of from the side, but also a little bit going into the punter. We've seen the punts be a little shorter coming from this side of the field. So it could give Harlingen Cardinals some good field position with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Well, it's a high snap over the punter. Ball's at the 15. Going to be tackled at the 16-yard line, and the Cardinals catch a huge break as that snap goes over the head of the punter down to the 16-yard. Jonathan, the Cardinals just were given a gift.
They were given a gift. So far in the second half, they've been stopped from scoring touchdowns several times.
That's right.
So even though it's a gift of great field position, they have to take full advantage. They need a touchdown. They cannot settle for only 3 on this drive.
I'll tell you what, the Cardinal fans have not left, and neither have the Panther fans. We knew that this game was going to come down to the very end, and it is. 2.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Cardinals down 6 points. Ball at the 16, 1st and 10. Gonzalez quarterback, hands out to Medina, 10. Inside the 5, touchdown Cardinals. René Medina, handoff from Michael Gonzalez.
And right there we see just some great sustained blocks as he has nothing but open field, and we know that Medina is very dangerous in the open field. He makes one strong cutback right in front of the safety and then just walks it into the end zone.
Big play there by René Medina. Great field vision, finding the space in the defense to get that touchdown. Now, crucial extra point kick, Giovanni Guillen. He has been solid, waiting for the snap. Snap is low. It's placed. Kick is low, but it's good. Low snap, but the holder, which is Ochoa, was able to pick it up, put it on that T-well, and it was a low kick. Looked very close to not making it, but Giovanni Guillen puts one through. Cardinals are up 30-29.
We said that was a big extra point right there. Bad snap for Westico results in a Cardinal touchdown, and it looked like a bad snap was almost going to result in the Cardinals not making the conversion on the extra point. And there was even some defenders got a good jump on the ball. It was right on the edge, but the Cardinals do get it up, and it goes through the uprights for the lead with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Both sides, both stands, everyone is on their feet. This has been such an exciting game.
It really has. I tell you what, like we said in the beginning, these are 2 traditionally great programs, from Lower Valley, Mid Valley, and just Westico and Harlingen. Just great to be able to see them here in the field. Usually these teams will meet in playoffs in previous years, so just a really good showing of football tonight. Again, last game before they start district play, so getting their last tweaks in. Here we go. The kickoff set for the Cardinals. It is going to be high. Good kick. It'll be caught at about the 4-yard line. Received down 10, 15, 20. Comes out to about the 28-yard line. A good return there. Looks like that was number 1. No, that wasn't number 1. That would be the kicker, but didn't get the number on that one. But good return there for the Panthers.
I believe it was number 11, Anthony Garza. Good return. Takes it down to the 29-yard line is where they spot it. Last week, Aaron, we saw Harlingen give up a touchdown at the very end of the game, losing it. This week, I'm sure they do not want to give up another heartbreaking touchdown at the end.
Definitely do not. 2:16, no timeouts for the Panthers. Remember that. Here we go. Looking to pass, downfield, lets it fly. Defender has a beat on it, but it's just overthrown even on the defender's head. Incomplete pass.
And boy, did he take a hit as he stood in there to make the throw. A bad throw, but he suffered for it. As they had no tailback, so I think with no tailback in the end, there was no one there to protect him when the linebacker came in free, as the defensive lineman absorbed all the linemen for their blocks, and the linebacker came in free.
He just had a free shot at that quarterback, but it was a clean hit, no flag on the play. So 2nd down and 10 now. Clock does stop. Remember, the Westico Panthers down by 1 point, 30-29. 2:10 left to go in the ball game. No timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining for the Cardinals. Looking downfield, wants to pass this football. It's going to try to dump it to a crossing route there, but it's going to come incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd down for the Panthers.
And he is knocked down again on this play, so twice he's been knocked down in a row. This time the ball falls a little forward. I think it just got away from him as it falls well short. He did have a small gap where he could have gotten the ball in, but it does fall right to the ground just short of the receiver.
And with that, 2 straight hits comes in a new quarterback for the Westico Panthers, Paul Rodriguez. Number 14 comes onto the field as Desi Rodriguez, who has really been in since probably about the 2nd, 3rd snap of the game. So new quarterback on the field, Paul Rodriguez. He does have an arm, so let's see what he can do here. He will hand it off, actually, to the outside. Space to run, 30, down to the 35, 35, but that's going to be short of the 1st down. Going to make up a crucial 4th down play here for the Panthers.
Big, strong collision as number 42 of the Harlingen Cardinals makes the big stop right there. That's Israel Gonzalez, makes the hit. as he hits the running back right in the hip area. The running back has stayed down. May have just had his wind knocked out. Doesn't seem like it's a serious injury, but he is down for now.
Yeah, good respect there from the Cardinals taking a knee, and of course the Panthers as well. So hopefully nothing serious here for this running back. But it's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. Just to kind of paint the picture again, 1:54 left to go in the ball game. 30-29. It's been a back and forth battle ever since really the second quarter, Jonathan, and just kind of took a pause in the third, and fourth quarter has been again just a back and forth. So Panthers trying to make something happen. 4th and 4 last time. I know we keep going back to it. Last time Panthers were in a 4th down situation, really non-disciplined play by the Cardinals gave them a 1st down, which led to this whole scoring back and forth here that we have enjoyed here in the second half.
I'm really curious, Aaron, as to see what the play call will be like when Desi Rodriguez has been in the game. We've seen them do a play-action rollout, and then he's been able to either dump it off to a receiver peeling off, or he run it himself. With Paul Rodriguez in the game, he's a little bit more of a pocket passer. He's not quite as mobile as Desi. He stays in a little bit. So we got to see. I'm not sure if we'll see a rollout that has been working so well for Westlaco using Desi, but it looks like Paul will get the call to come back in. So I think we'll see more of a pocket play type of pass. And so a big 4th down for both teams right now as Westlaco tries to stay alive with 1:44 and the Cardinals try to take the ball back. If they're able to get the ball back, they should just be able to take knees as Westlaco no longer has any timeouts. The ball is spread. Paul drops back. He has to roll out a little bit with pressure. They're going to give him a holding call. He rolls out, gets the 1st down on the left side, but I'm sure it's going to be coming back as number 55 for the Cardinals looked like he was being held there on the edge by number 54 of Westlaco.
So that'll push him back. They're going to have another shot at it, though. He did have the 1st down run, though. On the outside, Paul was able to get to the edge. He did have the 1st down. The Westlaco will be upset as there was no need for the hold as he had the edge already. But, you're trying to maintain a block. You think the quarterback's inside of the pocket. You don't know because it's happening behind you that he's rolling out. Tried holding on, I'm sure, as it's a big play in the moment. And so now they'll have 4th and about 14 to go. 4th and 14. I mean, this is it. If the ball goes to the Cardinals can just run the clock down, game over. So huge play here for Paulo Rodriguez, number 14 of the Panthers and his offense. 4 wide receiver shotgun formation here. He's looking to pass. Pressure. Oh, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked for a huge loss. It looks like number 62 was in on that one, Jonathan. That's going to be 62. Magic Jaime called his name quite a bit tonight.
And here we see him. He beats the left or the right guard with a simple move. Sometimes these offensive linemen, you could see on the replay, it looks like the guard was leaning forward a little bit, so all he has to do is swipe him away, and the guard loses all his balance. He's able to run right by him. Big play using his hands on the pass rush. And it looks like the Cardinals are now in victory formation. Great second half, but it looks like it may finally come to an end as Gonzalez takes the knee.
Thank you all for listening in. This has been an amazing game. A great night of Friday Night Football here between 2 great clubs here. We have, of course, the Harlingen Cardinals versus the Westlaco Panthers. And wish them both luck in district play. Getting started next week. Both of them, of course, have playoff aspirations, and I think both of them have the ability to get there. So what a game tonight. 30-29. The Cardinals have rallied back late on. Big mistakes. The second half has really been hinged upon a big penalty and then a big snap over the head of a punter. Those two things, one for the Cardinals, then late for the Panthers, have really formed what we have here and have given us a final score tonight.
Yeah, but like you said, it's been a great game. Both these teams showed up and played really well. It's early on in the season, so some of those penalty mistakes, snaps over the head, these can all be corrected. Both these teams should have a good shot as they enter district play. But the Cardinals come away happy. They're all running off, excited as the fans are standing up in approval as both teams were searching for their first win.
Right.
It happens for the Cardinals tonight. Great game tonight, Aaron.
Wonderful game here. Again, big thanks to KHDN, the students, and just the wonderful camera crew and production team for bringing this this game live audio. Now, y'all can go check this out again about an hour or so from now, and you'll be able to watch the actual video replay. So it's been a wonderful experience to bring you the game here live from Bogus Stadium this evening. Aaron Signs along here with Jonathan Medina, and what a game we've experienced, and we just wish both teams luck as they get ready for district play.